What's up guys, my name is Ryan, and it's almost here guys! Persona 5 Royal is almost here. It's coming out in less than a month from now. For Japan anyways. Yeah, if you're like me and you're waiting for the English translation, these next few months are gonna suck to avoid spoilers. Probably the next 6 months actually.
But if you're like me, you're probably wondering, how do I avoid these spoilers? Well, I'm glad you asked, random person who probably didn't say anything, because I'm here to help. Today, I'd like to help all of you out as much as I can, with browser extensions, who to follow on places like Twitter, and more to help with avoiding spoilers for P5R. Let's get rolling, soldiers. So first off, I'd like to show you what you can do to your browser to overall help with YouTube recommended possibly showing spoilers. If you're like me, you've probably been on YouTube waiting for a game to release, when suddenly, like Redo's Instakill, it smacks you with a hot spoiler. So what can you do to avoid this? Well, there's an extension that helps with that. On Chrome, and I believe Firefox, there's an extension you can use called Video Blocker. This extension allows you to block any channel, wildcard, or keyword as much as you'd like. You do this to block out certain channels you may be afraid to post spoilers, maybe even certain reviewers who accidentally put a spoiler in the thumbnail of the title. I did this a lot back when Kingdom Hearts 3 got leaked, and it worked wonders. So this I can highly recommend for taking care of things like these. Oh, and yes, the add-on is free, so feel free to try it out. Just for warning though, there is a small glitch that can happen when your recommended and subscriber page are completely blank. Just uninstall it, then reinstall it, and it should work good as new. If it doesn't work though, then that's my apologies. Another thing you should do is, and I know it's going to be tough, but don't look up the official soundtrack. It's a good chance someone's going to upload a rip of the track, and it has a spoiler in the title or thumbnail. This actually is something that happened with Persona 2 Innocent Sin and their OST on YouTube. The other thing you can do is when it comes to YouTube is this, and this also works wonders on mobile. Say you're like me and you look up one video on a topic and all of a sudden your entire recommended page is just filled with videos and topics on that. Well, I'm sure this is an obvious one, but go to the 3 dots in the video and select Not Interested. When it says Tell us why, say that you're not interested in the video. This, after a while, should make your recommended much safer from this stuff. Now, let's go to a small little website here known as Reddit. I know a lot of people probably go to these subreddits in particular to interact and talk with these people about Persona. First off, I want to stress that what I'm about to say is not indicative at all of what I think of these subreddits. I actually visit r/Persona 5 pretty often. You might see me in there gushing about Makoto every now and then. Just a little. Maybe a lot. As much as it sucks though, I'd recommend unsubscribing from these places as soon as the game's officially released. I bet the modders are going to do an amazing job of keeping these spoilers out, but sadly, I have a feeling some are going to slip through the cracks. I'll be doing the same whenever the game releases, maybe even a bit earlier in case it releases early in some retailers in Japan, but that's the best thing I can recommend for the Reddit side of things. Speaking from experience here, but back from the KH3 spoilers are going to pop up all over the place on Reddit. Or if you'd like, you can set it to default on your home page and the pages themselves, and sort them by the hot. Only downside is you'll probably miss out on a lot of new posts, so whichever you like. Now for the final part here, being Twitter. If you're an active member in the Persona community, it's actually highly possible you're already following one of these accounts, if not both, but I'd still recommend it anyway. For the accounts I recommend you follow Mystic Distance. He'll be playing the game when it releases in Japan with his understanding of the actual language. However, he's not going to be spoiling anything at all. No pictures, screenshots, hints, videos, nada. He also translates a good bit often and is very updated with Persona related news. He is also just a good guy in general, so for news I'd recommend him. For another account, follow Persona Central. These guys are pretty much the Charlie Intel of the Persona community, constantly keeping up to date with news, whether it's DLC, games like Royal, the stage show, or what have you. These guys are updated on everything Persona related. Like Mystic, with them being super up to date on news as well, I'd highly recommend them to follow. For keywords, mute these ones forever in particular, as it's probable the people will post a spoiler with some of these keywords in their tweet, as I learned from the Kingdom Hearts 3 leaks back in January. But with that said, that's all for Twitter. With that said, the only other thing I can really recommend is sort of going to an incognito mode or creating an alt account for YouTube for anything but Persona. But I know some people don't want to put up with that hassle, so they may find it easier doing some of these. But with that said, that's about all I can really recommend from this. If there's anything else I missed, let me know in the comments below and I'll upload it so people actually can see what else to do. With this, I want to make sure that people in this community can enjoy the game with no spoilers whenever they pick it up next year, and they don't have to be upset that a major spoiler is placed in their feed or what have you. These next 6 months are gonna suck to wait through, but I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna destroy all my electronics, excluding my PS4, start my new life in a cave somewhere for half a year, and sit there with my Makoto figure, knowing there's no spoilers in sight. Unless a bear has a tablet. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope all of you who's getting the game later this month when it releases in Japan are gonna have an amazing time, and I really hope the game's great. I also hope this video helped all of you out too, who's trying to avoid these spoilers. With that said, have a great night everyone. Take care. Signing off. Peace out.
Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on.